Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Legends Never Die podcast. This is your host, Hunter Frugier, alongside co-host Dustin Frugier and Matt Haga. We got Frank on the computer as always, and this is a special edition today. It's Valentine's Day. So instead of a bold take, we'll talk about a little Valentine memes that we've seen. So we're going to do a quick segment where I'm going to say what was said on the card, Valentine's card, and Dustin and Matt are going to try to guess what player said it. This should be pretty funny, so we'll start it off. Let's kick it this Valentine's Day.
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Dustin got it. All right. This one's going to be an NBA. I would trade anything for you.
That's LeBron.
That's LeBron. Nice. All right. Next up, you intercepted my heart. This can be one of two NFL players. Who we got?
Blake Bortles.
It's Bortles. Dustin, you better not be over there looking at it.
I'm not.
I could see my future, and you're in it.
God, I don't know.
I don't even know. Sam Darnold?
Nope. Tony Romo. Come on, y'all should have had that one.
Oh, goodness.
I'll kiss you like I do my son.
Tom
Brady.
Tom.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Pay me $84 million, and I'll throw interceptions for you.
Kirk Cousins.
Captain Kirk. All right,
Cousins.
This was one of my favorites. Let's get serious for a second. I will single-handedly show you the best Valentine's gift ever.
All right,
To be blunt, my love for you will never go up in smoke. We'd love each other to the end of time. My assurance of that is so high.
Boy, that's Marshawn Lynch.
Nope.
Or LeGarrette Blount.
Nope. Josh Gordon.
Oh, I should have knew.
I'm going to sit this Valentine's Day out.
Le'Veon Bell.
Lev Bell. I'd get on one knee for you.
Oh,
That's
Colin
Cap.
Kaepernick.
I won't cheat on you, girl.
Oh, hell, I don't know.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. This is one of my favorite, though. Sorry I didn't get you a gift this year, but remember that gift I got you 23
Dallas
years ago?
Cowboys. Dallas
I won't
Cowboys.
let any post get in the way of our love. Cody Parkey.
Oh, man.
Chicago's kicker.
Oh, my God.
But all right, that was some funny stuff right there. Y'all did good. Y'all guessed a lot. They're
He's
good puns.
jobless.
But all right, we'll get into bold takes. I know Matt had said something about an NBA MVP. Who you got, Matt?
I got Paul George, bro. Simply because he's obviously the most important player to the Thunder. They're doing really good in the West right now, and he plays great defense. Way better the defense than Harden.
I like your pick, Matt. Paul George is the best two-way player in the game right now. Kawhi is a close second, but George is just scoring at an unnecessary rate, really, if you ask me. But I'm going to say my MVP is Giannis. If you don't like Giannis's game, Giannis is starting to hit threes, and it's showing. Like, the other night, the dude had a triple-double with, 20 rebounds and 12 assists, and he had 35 points.
You can't even say the word triple-double. We changed the name to a Russell Westbrook, from a triple-double to a Russell Westbrook. Because, I mean, the guy, he gets all this praise. You know, he's shooting the fourth worst in NBA history from three-point. He's barely above 30% clip.
Yeah, shot.
You saw what he said about his
for the
haters.
certain amount of shots.
Y'all saw what he said about his haters.
What, we'll be out first round?
Some explicative language, and he said, he was given a God-gifted ability to say "F the haters."
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice, Westbrook. All right, my bold take's going to be NFL because I'm missing the season so much right now. I'm going to go out and say this Flacco move to Denver may make Denver great again. Their defense is still good. They always are known for the good run game. But Flacco may make them a playoff team. AFC West may have 3 teams make the playoffs next year.
No,
Kind of like New Orleans division, NFC South. We'll have Carolina, Atlanta, and Saints the year. This go around, AFC West is that new team that may get 3 spots. But it's going to be tough because you're going to have San Fran fighting for a wild card over L.A. There's a lot in the AFC. You're going to have Baltimore and Right, Baltimore, Pittsburgh,
Cleveland.
and Cleveland all fighting for one. But I'm going to say the Flacco move's actually pretty good. I know y'all disagree, so we'll start it off there. What do y'all think about the move of Flacco to?
I mean,
I don't like it. Too much salary cap on the team for a quarter. $47 million, or ain't that right? 40,
Yeah, 3 years remaining.
yeah, $47 million between the two quarterbacks over the next year. Like, dude, come on, bro. They're
Case
both
Keenum's
trash.
only an $8 million hit, and I heard they're dishing him. They're trading him. I
To
heard
who?
Jacksonville wants him as a potentially a backup or a competition if they draft a rookie. A lot of teams are going to want him for that reason.
If they draft a rookie, when they draft a rookie, if they don't draft a quarterback, we're sending them to London. They can't even be a part of our league, and their owner with that mustache got to go.
I like the move, though. Ravens, the new coach in Denver, new quarterback. I think he's better than Keenum, an upgrade for sure.
I really don't think he is. Watching Joe Flacco last year, really he was a dink and dunk quarterback just like Keenum was.
Like Alex Smith.
But, yeah, he also knew that his job was going to be lost, and he felt like the organization didn't like him anymore and all that. He knew that Lamar Jackson was the future, and I'm glad Baltimore did that, though. I'm glad they said, all right, guys, this is our guy. Let's trade Flacco. No discussion. Let's focus on Lamar. Let's bring in some more pieces and do whatever we got to do, but Flacco's out of there. I like the move. I like it.
He went and Lamar Jackson brought him to the playoffs, so.
Yeah, I like both teams, really. The move for both teams. But, all right, we had another big trade request in the NFL. Antonio Brown, we all knew it was coming. We've discussed it in previous weeks. But it finally happened. He said goodbye to Pittsburgh, thanked them for their time. He was there, all that, this and that. I mean, good job, Pittsburgh. Get rid of him. Oh, well. He's a drama queen, first of all. Second of all, he's like a 6th-round pick. You bought him so low, and now we're able to sell him so high. It's unreal. So go ahead and do it. And Pittsburgh has a lineage of receivers leaving and being able to replace them right away. San Antonio Holmes, Mike Wallace, Hans Ward, now Antonio Brown. You got Juju to back him up. It's always been like that in Pittsburgh. It's always next man up at the receiver position.
The thing I worry about with the wide receiver for Pittsburgh now, in the games Brown didn't play, Juju didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything. So maybe he's just a product of being opposite of Antonio Brown. Because we all know Brown's a bull. Best route runner in the game. So, I don't know. I think he'd look good next to Julian Edelman. So, I don't really know. My bold take is them Dukies, boy. Who's going to stop Duke? I mean, come on. Is Duke going to finish the season without losing a game? I mean, they're down 28 with 10 minutes to go and win.
23. Come on.
No, that was with 7 minutes to go.
It was the biggest comeback by Coach K in his career. Of course, he's never been down by that much, so of course he's never had to come back from that much. But I like what they did there. The heart. He told them at locker room, I don't coach effing losers. He told them boys that, and they took it to heart. Did y'all see where Zion was ripping that ball from that Louisville defender and had the ball deflated? He had the ball, basketball. Just imagine holding a basketball in your hand and squeezing it hard as you could. You're not budging it. You could see the indentions, how hard he was gripping the ball, ripping it from that man. It was insane.
I'll say this about Duke. If Cam Reddish hits 3 threes in a game, Duke's going to go undefeated. He's got the prettiest three-point stroke I've ever in my life seen, dude.
That's why he's going to be the number 3 overall pick. Duke will have 1, 2, and 3.
He's going to be about number 5.
I don't know. I like him at 1, 2, and 3.
Why not?
That shit's just crazy.
Probably the 3 best players in the country.
J.A.
If somebody is stupid enough to take R.J. Barrett over Zion Williamson, I just can't fathom that thought in my head. I know there's issues with Zion's size and all that. They don't know how he's going to transition, how long he's going to last with his knees, all that. Come on now. This kid's a freak. You've got to take him at number 1 if you're the Knicks.
Dude.
Oh, the Knicks are tanking for number 1. They might not win another game this season. That's how bad they want them.
The Knicks are tanking for sure.
And imagine that Knicks starting 5 if they end up getting 1 or 2 superstars and Zion with DSJ, DeAndre Jordan, and some of that bench players.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's gone after
he's going to be done. DSJ, though, is not. He'll be there.
DeAndre Jordan's going to go straight back to Dallas.
Yeah, that would be a heist there on their part. I like that move though with Chris Stapps to Dallas.
That's what the Yankees did with the Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah.
Took the Cubs two of their best prospects, played a half a season, came straight back to the Yankees.
Won a more World Series, though.
Yeah, true. But is DeAndre Jordan going to win the Knicks a World Series? NBA championship? No.
I mean, if they got Kyrie and Durant, then yeah, probably.
They're trying to get Nikola
the future of the Knicks starting five, I could only imagine DSJ, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Zion Williamson, and insert fifth guy that doesn't even matter.
DSJ wouldn't start if Kyrie was on the team.
I think he'd move to a shooting guard.
Yeah.
No, he can't shoot.
I don't know.
Coming from the guy who bets on him, he can't shoot, I promise. I took him the other night, dude. Scored 31, 27 back-to-back nights. I take him, dude goes 3 of 18 from the field.
Oh,
like, dude, come on, man.
Warriors, man, they've been on a downward slope. What y'all think about that? They've had to come back 3 out of the last 4, and then last night they lost. So 4 games they either lost
no, they
or had to shoot back.
smashed
Well, last night they didn't have Boogie. First off.
They didn't have Boogie the first 50 games, 40 games.
And then the reason the Portland beat them last night is because they got in the Warriors' head. Y'all saw Durant foul that boy at the end of the game, check himself out of the game.
Yeah, I saw it.
About 3 minutes to go in the game, this Durant pushes this dude, stares at the ref. Ref calls a foul. KD walks over and sits on the bench. I was like, dude, Durant is a puss. Like, come on, dude, man up. LeBron would beat you up for real.
I think this is it for that team. I think they're going to break apart after the year. Of course, they're going to lose Cousins, but I think they may mess around and get eliminated out of the West. Somehow, somebody may beat them. If not, they definitely will have a chance to lose the finals. I know it's tough to say this, but I really believe Warriors are beatable this year. I really don't think they're indefensible like they have been in previous years.
Their bench sucks. But you also got to take into consideration last night, alongside with Cousins not playing, their best 2 bench players didn't play. Iguodala didn't play, and Sean Livingston didn't play last night. That's their 2 best guys off the bench. So, bench does mean a lot in basketball, which is why the 76ers, who we all think now with the addition to Tobias Harris, could be the favorite in the East. They're 1-7 against the Knicks. Not the Knicks. Definitely not the Knicks. They're 1-7 against the Bucks, Raptors, and Celtics. 1-7 this season. How? Like, if you can't beat a good team, you ain't gonna win in the playoffs.
We all know Houston should have beat them last year.
That's why my East team now, I hate to say it,
the Raptors.
Nope.
He's going with the Celtics, bro.
I hate to say it.
I can feel it.
The Celtics ain't
the
gonna
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, no.
I'm just glad that we're finally saying something about the Eastern Conference, y'all know? There's 4 teams over there that could win it this year. There's Toronto, Sixers, Boston, Bucks.
There's 4 teams.
It's relevant
in the East.
for once.
There's 4 teams in the East that can beat anybody in the West in a series except for the Warriors.
And it's always been the opposite.
Yep.
It's always been 8 teams in the West that can beat every team in the East.
Now, like the 10 seed in the East is like the Wizards. That's how bad it is. And then the 10 seed in the West is like the Lakers.
I agree that the East is top heavy, but we'll transition now into the All-Star Weekend starting tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the first of everything.
Yep.
We'll have the 3-point challenge, skills challenge, the regular game, celebrity game, and of course the dunk contest. So we'll start off with the regular All-Star game. We had captains LeBron James and Giannis. So we'll talk about LeBron's first pick. I feel like LeBron was kind of recruiting when he was picking these players, and I think they're going to take it serious this game. I think it's like $200,000 they get, whichever team wins. It's a lot of money.
I mean, that's a lot.
So they're definitely going to take it serious, but I really feel like LeBron's got the much better team, and the starting 5 is just ridiculous. I don't know if they could beat the Warriors, but it's ridiculous.
What'd y'all think about Kevin Durant? When LeBron picked him number 1 overall, they asked Kevin Durant, what do you think about LeBron picking you number 1 overall? This boy said, what is he supposed to do?
I like the confidence though. Really.
What is he
Who
supposed
are you gonna
to
pick?
do?
Curry, Harden,
Not even close.
Kawhi.
Wait. Did you just say that you just admitted that Durant was better than Harden?
I mean, he is as far as like overall wise, not best scorer, MVP. I've always been high on Durant though. I think Durant's better than LeBron.
No.
I'm playing, but I do like what old Scottie Pippen said the other day. He said LeBron James damn sure isn't better than Michael Jordan, and he ain't even better than Kobe Bryant.
2 years ago, Scottie Pippen was cliffhanging on LeBron saying he was better than Michael Jordan. So I don't
Yeah,
want
he
to
done
he-
switched it up.
He
That boy
said he
must
don't
be
have the attitude to take over a game anymore.
You know, he's got a bad attitude
Would
that
you-
I would not want in the playoffs. I know he won a ring, and it was him, not LeBron. Kyrie, I just don't like his attitude and stuff, man. I don't think he's a good team
dude,
leader.
he's always hurt.
Shut up.
He's always a crybaby, too. I know he carried Cleveland that year to a ring,
Shut up. He hit one shot.
Yeah.
One shot.
but scored 40 points in like 3 games in that series.
He hit one shot at the end of the game, in which LeBron was getting double teamed without the ball even in his hands.
All right, so let's go over this starting 5. LeBron, Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kawhi Leonard starting 5 for Team James. Ridiculous. You've got pure scorers all over the board, best point guard in the game. Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defenders. Durant, one of the best defenders. LeBron, best overall. I feel like that starting 5. I think almost every player on that side's better than every player on matchup-wise on Giannis's team. Just about. So, Team Giannis, we got Curry, Embiid, Giannis, Paul George, and Kemba Walker.
Embiid is definitely better than. I don't
Better
know,
than
y'all are-
Durant? You'd have to match him up with Durant in that situation.
Y'all,
Or Kawhi.
Durant wouldn't be able to stop him. Kawhi wouldn't be able to. He's the most unguardable player in the league. He could literally get buckets whenever he wants.
So, obviously, we both probably like Team LeBron starting 5.
I like their starting 5, but I really, really think Giannis's team is cold. How you gonna stop Giannis and Embiid?
And PG.
Yeah.
I like the way Giannis picked his team. Curry, number 1 overall, of course. I like what he did there because Curry picked him last year, so it was his favor returning, and because Curry's the best available, really. Hate to say it, but he's still better than Harden as far as that category goes. And Paul George and Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, I think, is going to have a legit shot at winning the MVP of this game because you know they're going to play him a ton of minutes because it's in Charlotte. So you know it's going to be one of those hometown situations like the All-Star game always ends up being. He's going to get a lot of minutes, a lot of points. And then we move to the benches. When you have Anthony Davis as a bench player in the All-Star game, you know your team's super stacked.
I'm ready to see how petty LeBron and Anthony Davis are.
I think it's petty how Russell Westbrook was the last pick.
He wasn't the last pick.
He wasn't. He got
it
traded.
must have been an alphabetical order what I was looking at then.
Yeah, he got traded.
Yes.
They traded Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook. LeBron said, "If I ain't getting no regular team trades, I'm trading in the All-Star game." But the real reason that they traded is because Giannis said he wanted Westbrook and Embiid both on his team to stop their beef. Westbrook ain't even gonna make it to the game if he makes Embiid mad enough.
Yeah, why do they always beef? Embiid's a big old crybaby too.
He ain't no crybaby.
Yeah, he
That
is.
boy got
Y'all
mad.
need to go watch the Hot Wings episode where they eat the 10 hottest wings in the world, and they interview him. Kevin Durant's was pretty funny, but Embiid's was hilarious. This dude ate all 10 wings without even taking a sip of water or milk. Frank watches the show, so he knows I've never seen anybody do that. Not even close to eating all 10 without a sip of water or milk. Embiid ate them like they were nothing. He said, we eat way harder stuff like this in Africa. But really, that was funny. Y'all need to go check that out. The Hot Ones Challenge on YouTube.
I think it's because he's not used to drinking water in Africa.
Yeah, that may be it too. But the rest of the team filling out for Team James, we got Aldridge, Bradley, Bill, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Dwayne Wade. That is solid right there. Solid bench.
Y'all saw what Dwayne Wade said? LeBron better draft me. Oh.
So the bench over on Team Giannis is Blake Griffin, Jokic, Lowry, Middleton, Nowitzki, Oladipo, who I don't think is going to be able to play. I think they might have got a replacement for him. D'Angelo Russell, I think, was a replacement.
No.
And then the guy from Magic, I can't say his name to save my life.
Nikola Vucevic.
Whatever. And Westbrook. So that's a solid team. I'm taking Team LeBron, though. The book has them a favorite. I forgot how many points it was. But I want to see a good game. Lots of scoring this year, like always. And I'm going Team LeBron.
What do you think the over is going to be, though?
Oh, ridiculous.
250?
300 probably.
No.
Oh, bet you. What you think? 280? Somebody pull it up while we keep talking.
It'll be 300.
Yeah, it'll be 3.
Oh my
150
God.
150 a pop.
Yeah, I remember last year LeBron and Durant double teamed Curry at the end of the game when the game was on the line.
All right, no, we'll transition out of the All-Star game into the celebrity game. This is going to be funny. Highlighting the home team. I can't wait to see this. We got Dr. Oz. Didn't know he was a baller. That's going to be funny. But the funniest of all, the NBA meme leader, Famous Los. This boy, I can't wait to see him out there clouded. Y'all watch his videos and stuff?
No.
Oh, you'd know him if you seen him. He's so funny. But yeah, we got him on that side, and that's really about it. You always got your one professional, and then your one got Jay Williams out there for the home team.
We gotta hope that Steve Smith don't fight somebody.
Yeah, and Steve Smith, I forgot he's on there too.
Watch that boy dunk.
He will.
Is a Charlotte native. Oh, I'm sure he will.
Hey,
And on the away team, you know we got our boy, the bad boy, who's going to win MVP again for sure, Quavo from the Migos. Shout out Quavo. See how much ice he could fit on the court.
we're gonna have Ray Allen hit 8 threes.
Yeah, Ray Allen, I feel like he's going to take the game way too serious. He's just that kind of guy. He's going to be out there playing hardcore defense, swatting shots and stuff. Then you got Ronnie 2K, one of the creators of NBA 2K on the away team. And really, that's about it. I don't know half of these people. They're all Charlotte local whatevers. But I'm saying Quavo for MVP back-to-back years. So the away team takes it because you got Ray Allen and Quavo. I mean, that's just 50 assists right there. Coldest three-point shooter ever aside from Curry and then Amigo. You just can't go wrong. Steve Smith may D up on him, though, so I don't know. But, all right, we'll talk about that slam dunk contest. Not as good as previous years. We got 4 contestants. Really, I've only seen one of them that really stand out to me. Of course, DSJ, Dennis Smith Jr., he won the previous year. He's a plus 200 on the books to win it again, so that's a good bet there I'd give out.
I'm going to take
have y'all
Miles
seen-
Bridges.
Miles Bridges, I like the kid. That's the kid from Zaga.
No.
Michigan
State, yeah. What's the one from Zaga? McCall Bridges, huh?
No, one of them went to Nova, one of them went
Nova, that's what it was, not Zaga. I'm thinking of Nova. And then you got Diallo, who played for Kentucky last year. That boy was cold. And then Collins, who is he playing for? He was Zaga, wasn't he?
I don't know. Johnny
plays for
Collins.
the
That's the
Hawks
white boy
now.
that plays for the Hawks? Yeah, he played
No,
for
he
Zaga.
ain't white.
He isn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, no, I don't know who this guy
You're
is. though.
thinking about Zach Collins that plays for
Yeah,
the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. I
Yeah.
don't know who John Collins is, but they got him the second highest odds, so he must be a dunker.
Well, he's the best one.
I could have thought of like 5 other people who I'd like to see in the dunk contest than this. I mean, just go ahead and put Zion in the NBA dunk contest and let him win it. Y'all think he'll be in it next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just because it's Zion.
And just because he's one of the best pure dunkers.
Dude, they should have
Yeah.
They shouldn't make players do the dunk competition. They should have made LeBron do it one time.
All right, so that's it on the
Make
dunk
Giannis do it.
contest. Who y'all got winning? Dustin, you said you like Bridges at a plus 225. I like DSJ winning again. I'm sure he's come up with something creative. He's probably knew since last year he was going to do it again. So there's no reason for me to bet against him. What you think, Matt?
Yeah, I like Dennis Smith too. I mean, why not take the champion that's already won?
Because
All right,
they're
so-
not going to give him the favoritism because he's already won.
Still.
I could see Diallo going out there and doing some tricky stuff and winning it too even.
Hamidu.
I wish they had more than 4 contestants, though, really. Less dunks, more contestants, or whatever. But, all right, now we'll transition into the three-point contest. We got a lot of ballers. We got Devin Booker, Seth Curry, Steph Curry, Danny Green, Joe Harris, Buddy Hield, Dalla Dame, Chris Middleton, Kemba Walker, and Old Dirk.
Jeez, that's a lot.
It is a lot. How many is that, 10? Yeah, we got 10 participants. I'll narrow it down to a top 5. Who y'all thinking wins it right off the bat, just off the
I mean,
off the dome?
Steph's going to win.
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris?
What the
Steph?
hell?
I'm going to go with Booker again. I think he wins it. He won it last year, so I'm going to take him to win it this year.
Yeah, I'm going to go Joe Harris.
I like Booker. I like Curry. Not even really. I haven't watched Joe Harris much this year. Buddy Hield, they'll put that thing on you. Chris Middleton will put that thing on you. So
Yeah.
you got to watch it.
Joe
Kemba
Harris.
Walker, I don't know what him and Dirk are doing in the three-point contest, but that's
Yeah.
beyond me.
You need to start opening your eyes watching Joe Harris. Boy was 7 of 8 from 3 2 nights ago.
Maybe if he didn't play for Brooklyn Nets, I'd watch him.
Shoot, boy, the Nets. You sleeping on the Nets.
Oh, yeah. What they got? Dinwiddie and Russell.
No,
and
Dinwiddie's hurt right now.
Dinwiddie. If your name's Dinwiddie, I'm not watching your team.
Wonder how the
I'm
Lakers-
sorry.
Wonder how the Lakers watched that game last night. D'Angelo Russell had 36 and Jordan Clarkson had 42. 2 people they traded away.
All right, so that's our take on the three-point contest. I got Devin Booker, Dustin got Harris, and Matt got Curry.
Hey,
I want to look at the odds of that. I'm sure
Quick.
Steph's the fave.
quick note. Joe Harris's last 2 games, 12 of 14 from 3.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
nice.
solid.
Ride the hot hand. I bet he's not at the top of the odds book, so take him.
Probably at the bottom.
Yeah, probably so.
Behind
You
Dirk.
could always win some money on these All-Star Week challenges because everybody's a plus. Nobody's a favorite for challenges. So then we'll move into the skills challenge. I really like this challenge. It's always pretty cool. I wish it was like more of a levels thing instead of just a quick time skills course. More to it than what it is. But who won it last year? Embiid, right?
I don't even
I think
remember.
Embiid won it for sure. But this year we got a couple rookies in there. Trae Young, Doncic, De'Aaron Fox is in there. Kuzma, Jason Tatum, Mike Conley, Jokic, and then can't say his name once again, the guy from Magic.
Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic. I got to practice my Russian, I guess. But I don't know who I'm going to go with in this. I'm so high on Doncic, I want to take him for anything. So, and he deserved to be an all-star. He was a snub, in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Doncic winning the skills challenge. De'Aaron Fox could win it,
Yeah,
though.
that's what I'm
I
gonna
like
say.
Fox, too. He's a little slick little Fox.
I like De'Aaron Fox to win.
I like Trae Young.
Nope.
Trae Young in the skills challenge.
Dude, Trae Young against the Lakers the other night had like 25 points, 15 assists, and like 8 rebounds. I was like, dude, you never do this. I bet against you, and you do this. Come on, man. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
But yeah,
So that'll wrap up All-Star Weekend, and that'll wrap up NBA talk unless anyone's got anything else
I
for
do
NBA.
got one thing.
What you got?
The Knicks are stupid. The Knicks are the stupidest team I've ever seen.
Their management's
Them
bad.
boys had it. The Suns offered them Devin Booker for Kristaps Porzingis straight up, and they said no.
And they traded DSJ and DeAndre Jordan a 1-year rental.
Yep.
That was foolish. I did not hear about that. I got one more thing on NBA too. What trade move that I like that's starting to transition quickly. Marc Gasol to Toronto.
I don't like him coming off the bench. I think he's better than Ibaka.
Yeah, I think he'll eventually get that starting role, but I like him as a passer. I like what he opens up for their shooters. Green, of course, Kawhi and all them, Van Fleet. I just like what he has out there.
Did
he's
y'all
solid.
see the captain last night? Pascal Siakam. 44 points. And
Oh,
Kawhi,
boy, yeah, he
That boy
balled.
said the captain.
I was like, who are you
Derek Jeter
talking
plays
about?
basketball?
nah,
The captain.
Captain
I'm the
Phillips.
captain
boy looks
now.
like the dude off of Captain Phillips. But boy,
This
this boy went,
Somali pirate. This
this
boy,
boy
is
went
legit
for-
a Somali pirate out here balling in the NBA.
this boy went last night 15 of 25 from the field, 44 points in Kawhi's absence. Like, dude, that's just incredible. Like, when Kawhi plays, you score 10. He sits out every time you score 30. Like, dude, just be like, bro, Kawhi, let me get a couple more shots in this game.
Kawhi still playing every fifth night, or is he finally actually showing
No,
up?
he's taking every 5th night off.
No, I
Yeah.
thought he was playing.
I
every
bet him
fifth
last.
night.
I bet him last night he was supposed to play and then didn't play for left knee soreness. They still covered though.
Man, that knee's been sore for years. I wonder when he's gonna bunk that, get off that.
Yeah, no joke.
This boy's gonna be the first person ever to have like a hair injury or something. I got my hair pulled before the game. I can't play.
Yeah, I'm getting my hair done. I'm out this game.
Yeah, I just bought a home in Los Angeles. But yeah, guys, I'm re-signing. Don't worry.
Yep. But that's all I got on basketball.
That's all I got, too. So we'll go into something new. I thought football season was over, but boy, was I wrong. And boy, am I excited. Thank you, CBS and NFL Network, for teaming up to create the AAF. I love what this does. It gives former players and players that weren't good enough, maybe got drafted out of college and cut from the roster before the season started, gives them a second chance. And, I mean, these boys are getting paid. Y'all see what they get paid, right? I figured it was going to be like a contractual thing where better players make more money like NFL, but it's a set salary. $250,000 for 3 years. And in any time you have no obligations, no rights. NFL team calls you up, you could go join their team, whatever. You could leave, whatever. First year, $70,000 a year. Second year, $80,000. Third year, $100,000 if you stay all 3 seasons. So $250K a player, that's pretty good. It's more than, most regular jobs make. And they're doing what they love, and they're getting a second chance at the league. I really like it.
I like it because most importantly, it gives us football year-round.
Yeah, and it's entertaining. These guys were out here balling. They're out here smashing heads.
Oh, yeah. They don't have to abide by all the rules of the NFL.
No targeting, none of that.
Nope.
They do have some strange rules, though. Dustin, you could bring up a couple of these weird rules they have.
Yeah, when you score, you have to go for 2. I like that. And then instead of an onside kick, there's no kickoffs in this league at all.
Which is good safety-wise.
You start, I believe, on the 25-yard line. Or you could go for it on 4th and 12 and try to convert. And if you convert, it's an onside kick. 4th and 12 from the 28-yard line. And if you convert to 4th and 12, you get the ball back.
I like it. So these teams don't even have kickers.
No, they do, because Young Ho Koo, remember, from the Chargers?
They can still kick field.
Brad Wing?
He scored the first points ever in the league.
Brad Wing's on that Memphis team. You got Novak's on a team. Nick Folk's on a team, I'm pretty sure. All the kickers are pretty much old NFL kickers and stuff from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Them boys want to make $250K. Cool with me.
Just real quick.
Yeah. And
that's probably a side hustle for them, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. If they're smart, if they're not idiots. But, yeah, I like some of the players. We got Trevor Knight out there, quarterback. You got Christian Hackenberg, Mettenberger. You got a lot of good former players. You got Mike Vick's offensive coordinator for the Atlanta team. You got Coach Spurrier's the head coach of Orlando's team. Who's a couple more of the NFL players in there?
Kevin Minter played for LSU. He plays.
Trent Richardson, former number 3 overall pick that was an absolute bust.
Yeah, they said he still can't see the hole. He was just running people over there.
And Matt Asiata from the Vikings. He's out there on a
Zach
squad.
Stacy, fantasy football god for half a season one time.
Who did he play for?
The Rams, boy. The Rams. And then he left the Rams, signed that big contract with the Jets, and then he was trash. And just a mere season later, we never heard of him until now.
And then I got to talk about one player that stood out to me out of all this week. This boy, Rashad Ross, number 15 for the green team. I don't know the team's names yet, so I'm going to say the green team. The one that's got quarterback Trevor Knight and Walford from Wake Forest. They got a squad. They were freaking slinging the ball around the yard. But this cat was so good, I guarantee he's one of the first ones that get an NFL contract out of these AAF players. For sure. Y'all seen the one-handed catch on SportsCenter, I'm sure. But it was a lot more to it. He caught a bomb of a touchdown. He had 2 40-yard catches, 40-yard touchdown. He just blew up. He looked like a legit NFL player out there. One thing I didn't like was these boys weren't league ready. I saw so many muff punts. It was unreal this weekend. So I guess that was first game jitters. I like what the league's about, though. It's 8 teams, and they'll run a playoff, basically. And then at the end, you'll have one winner, just like anything, Super Bowl. So props to CBS and NFL Network for creating the AAF, giving us football year-round, something to watch and entertaining, some smash mouth, real football. And that's it on the AAF. Anybody else got anything? I know there's already odds. You could already bet these games on sports books. But it's a good look. I like what they're doing there with that.
Yeah, they said they're not trying to steal the NFL shine. They're not trying to be the NFL. They're trying
The
to be.
NFL should be excited,
They said
ecstatic. They're not losing any money or any viewers. It's in the off season, and then they have added talent that they're going to be able to go out and get possibly players that they would never even probably hear about ever. Some backyard guys creating YouTube videos that now get a chance to play.
yeah. But that's all I got on the AAF. I'm just going to go ahead and go on out on a limb, and I would say the team from Memphis wins it all. I know they had the worst odds to win it, but I don't know. They got some big name players.
That's the team with Hackenberg, Mettenberger, Stacy, Wing, Brad Wing. They got the whole LSU squad over there.
Yep. But I just got an ESPN update that said the Lakers traded Zubac to the Clippers because JaVale McGee was unhappy with playing time. Then he comes out, I take his player prop, over 20.5 rebounds and assists. Scored 23 and 16 one night. Next night scores 17 and 8. And I'm like, okay, this is easy money. Plays 18 minutes.
Hold on, you're telling me you took a JaVale McGee player prop?
Oh, he'd been smashing it. Smashing it. Not even close. I take this boy, he has 4.6 rebounds. This boy gets 5 fouls in 18 minutes. Like, bro, come on. Come on, you want more playing time? But, yeah, that's all I got on the AAF. But I'll tell you what I do. I would like to talk about that MLB. That MLB. I got my team I think is going to win it all this year.
The Yankees.
The Atlanta Braves.
No.
Yeah. So we were clowning about Josh Donaldson, or y'all were clowning. I'll take him serious. This dude, people been clowning the Braves for offering this dude 1 year, $23 million. Last year he had a bad year. The year before that he was an MVP candidate. Hit almost 300 with like 40 bombs and 100 and something RBIs. The year before that he won the MVP. The year before last year, in the 4 years before last year, he was in the MVP running. So, just think. And the Braves said that they want him to hit second in the lineup. And they said they're going to start the season with Acuna at leadoff. And by the end of the season, they want Acuna hitting 4 and Ozzie Albies hitting leadoff. And Freddie Freeman hitting third.
Why don't they just start it out the way they want it?
No. Because got to get Acuna's confidence up because that's what he's not used to. And then move him into the 4-hole.
Yeah,
y'all saw Mookie Betts ain't hitting leadoff no more, so he ain't going to win MVP no more. His MVP time's done.
Why is he not hitting leadoff? And why did David Price change his number to number 10 from number 24? Why would you change your number?
Because he was number 10 with the Rays,
Was
the
he?
Yankees, in college.
Was number 10 taken, though, and Red Sox just lost their number 10 or something?
I don't know.
See,
But-
that's why I want to know why he changed
But,
it. Why is Betts not leadoff? Who's
because
leadoff?
they want Rafael Devers to hit leadoff. He's their, because that's their piece. That's their guy that's supposed to be the one that's really good. The dude hit almost 400 in the playoffs.
Oh, I know Devers, no doubt,
Yeah,
is a
he's a
beast,
beast.
top prospect
And he
a
can
couple
hit.
years
He can
ago.
hit both ways. And they
I
feel
just like Betts at
feel-
leadoff. I
they
mean, what's
feel they'll
better than
get-
a leadoff home run?
they'll lead off triple and then a 2-run home run.
Nah, I'll take the leadoff home
But
run.
Devers can hit both ways. That's why they want him to lead off. He can drive the ball left field, right field.
So still no word on Bryce Harper or Machado.
Nope. Apparently, Bryce Harper got offered a huge contract by the Giants, and Manny Machado got offered a fairly large one by the Yankees.
Why would Yankees want him at this point?
Because Didi's out for the season. They
Yeah,
could
true.
they could trade Didi and
Wait a second. He's out for the whole season?
Yeah, he had Tommy John. Yep.
I
That boy,
saw.
Yeah, they
he
need
tore his
somebody.
he tore his UC. They got Tulowitzki playing shortstop
yeah,
this year.
Yeah, no.
He tore his UCL
and then
sliding.
they just signed old utility player LeMahieu, who
Well,
plays
he's-
all over.
Yeah, they're saying he's gonna play a lot of second base and a little bit of outfield, a little bit of third base. They're wasting away Clint Frazier's career in the minor leagues, dude. Like, he comes up. I know he got hurt last year, but they're saying that he's not starting opening day over Brett Gardner. And if the Braves, please trade for that dude. I'll watch this dude make his debut we went to the Astros game. The one game, Aaron Judge had played every game for 4 months, and Clint Frazier was the Yankees' top prospect. And we were like, man, Clint Frazier might be making his debut soon. But we were so pumped to watch Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge didn't play, and Clint Frazier played right field, made his debut. In his debut, boy hit a home run, a double, and a single. We watched him. Boy was a beast.
All right, so other news in MLB today, Aaron Nola, our LSU boy, local here, signed a 3-year, $45 million deal with Phillies. He said he's here to stay. That don't sound like he's here to stay. I mean, it's 3 years, bro. It
3
ain't like
years, $45 million?
Yeah, that's a steal. Yeah, they stole him. NL Cy Young candidate.
Oh, yeah. They're getting Harper. They had to for the money. That's what they had to do. They're getting Harper.
And then your boy Trevor Bauer is accusing the Indians of character assassination. I guess that means not letting him be himself in his fancy terms. Because he is an odd guy. He really is. He's very outspoken, does what he wants. I like him for that fact.
Y'all saw Bregman called out the Astros?
Oh,
I mean, called out the Red Sox, not the Astros.
What'd he say?
He said he wants to beat no team as bad as the Red Sox.
He's always starting some shit, but I love it.
Yeah. I hope he starts the season off on the disabled list. Actually,
so what else we got on MLB? Anything notable that y'all could think of?
Oh, never mind, not the disabled list, the injured list, because the quote disabled list is offensive and derogatory to disabled people. Yeah, pretty crazy.
So that's it on the MLB there. I'm going to talk a little MMA because we had a UFC main event fight, UFC 233 this weekend. It was kind of a bust of a card, not many good fights on it, but we had the legend Anderson Silva and the top prospect Israel Adesanya, a.k.a. Stylebender, fought for the main event because the real main event got pulled. Whitaker, once again, second time he's Australian native. UFC does their little tour around the world, and every year he gets a headline fight. He's a middleweight champion. He gets to fight in Australia in front of his home crowd, and he's pulled out both years. This year was real serious. He had a hernia. It was bad. Had to pull out with the fight versus Kelvin Gastelum. But I don't like Kelvin Gastelum carrying the belt around because a guy had to pull out of a fight and have emergency surgery. He's not the champion, and somehow he snatched the belt up.
You saw the UFC still paid him for the fight?
Really?
Gastelum? Yeah.
I didn't see that. But Stylebender, man, he's supposed to be the UFC's top prospect. 16-0, beat the shit out of Anderson Silva, the best martial artist ever aside from John Jones. But he still wasn't that impressive to me. He don't look like a champion yet. He's begging for this title shot. Since Whitaker's not healthy, he's like, let me fight Gastelum, let me fight Romero, whoever for that middleweight strap. But I really don't think he's ready. I don't think he's near as good as Joe Rogan thinks he is, and everybody else thinks he is.
Dude, the Stylebender is a beast.
I don't really think
never
he's great,
never seen somebody.
But I think he also didn't take it hard on Silva.
Knee somebody and elbow somebody in the face while they're in the air at the same time.
I just didn't like his performance. He did all right. And granted, he did fight Anderson Silva, who you've got to be weary about. No matter his age, you got to be careful with Silva. But I just didn't like it that much. I think Whitaker would smash him. Gastelum would probably smash him, and Romero would damn sure smash him. But yeah, we got a couple other good fights coming up. This weekend we got Ngannou. I know y'all have all seen him. And then Cain Velasquez, your old heavyweight champion, coming back after being out for 2 years. Arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time. I can't wait to see him back in action. I think that's going to be a brawl. You got a freaking Ngannou, a African monster that's just unreal how big he is and freakish arm speed and punching power and everything versus Cain, who's a monster at cardio, one of the best wrestlers ever, and all that. So I think that's going to be a good fight, especially for a fight night card.
That boy Cain Velasquez made Brock Lesnar quit.
That boy Cain Velasquez was a bad man. One of the best heavyweights ever for sure.
He's going to get popped this weekend. Ngannou's going to hit him with a left. And
he very well could. Ngannou's last fight with Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades was up and coming high prospect, and he flattened that boy after he got his ass whooped by Stipe Miocic in a title fight. Stipe, please get back out there and fight, man. Quit fighting fires, dude. I know you're a good guy, but get back in the octagon. You're one of the best heavyweights ever. You won 3 fights in a row at heavyweight, which has never been done, which is crazy to seem that a heavyweight's never won 3 in a row. It's just pure knockout power up there at the top, so you never know. Unpredictable.
Stipe Miocic reminds me of that wrestler, Cesar, or whatever his name is.
But Miocic, come on, give Cormier a rematch. I think you'd give him a good fight in a rematch. But then we got John Jones' card coming up. Best card ever. It's not till March 2nd, so we'll lay off of that. And that's it on the UFC there. We got anything else? Anything we didn't cover today? MLB, the new AAF, NBA All-Star Weekend, our Valentines memes for NFL, couple NFL trades. Anything else that we missed that I could think of? Nope. All good? All right, guys. Well, we'll wrap it up there. We're glad y'all listened. Go check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, iTunes, podcast app, everywhere. Quick shout-out to our sponsors, Legend Gear and Apparel. Go check them out. Got the shirts on now. We're going to lower prices within the coming weeks. We got a new deal with some suppliers, so prices are going to be lower and maybe even a new design coming up for some of the gear. So go check them out at legendgear.co. Use discount code LND10 for 10% off. And check out the new and upcoming business, Legend Wood and Artifacts. We got a lot of good stuff over there. Primitive artifacts like arrowheads and all kinds of cool blades, knives, all kinds of custom woodwork. Anything you could imagine, we could build it. So just let us know what we could do for you over there. Contact us on that at Legend Wood and Artifacts on Facebook and legendwoodsman.com. So legendwoodsman.com, legendgear.co, and check us out on Facebook. Use the discount codes for both, and we'll see y'all next week.